Welcome to the second podcast with Nate Vetter and Steve Berger, calling it the Fan Sense podcast.
That's right.
Throwing out a little new lingo, a little name, huh?
Yeah.
Man since '83.
Yeah.
We're reacting to the Minnesota Vikings making a big splash trade today here at the deadline, picking up Detroit Lion, now Minnesota Viking, TJ Hockenson,
Great within the vision.
inside the division, pride of Iowa.
Mhm.
Um, Vikings trading away what we're going to call a late second round pick in 2023 and a late third round pick in 2024 for Hockenson and a super duper, maybe the first pick of the fourth round in 2023 and a conditional fourth in 2024. It changes to a fifth round pick if we win a playoff game, is what I saw.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Okay.
Um, so now Vikings setting themselves up. Irv Smith just hit the IR, going to miss 8 to 10 weeks. Vikes got a new tight end. Thoughts?
At first, I was really pumped about it because it's like huge, like huge offensive weapon. There's a part of me that also just thinks it was a replacement, because like it's not like Irv sucked, you know what I mean? But the more I read about it and the more I kind of looked at it was not only he brings, as a receiving tight end, is what he does offensively in the run game, what he can do by moving his blockers and he trained with George Kittle in the offseason, and has really worked on that. Now apparently he's regarded as a top five run blocking tight end in the NFL. Then you also have what he can do offensively receiving as well, and the things that he can do in spreading the field, stretching the field, I should say. And then in that 11 personnel that KOC likes to run. So really excited about it. I think it was a big splash move. So it does definitely turn the needle north, as we should say, for the Vikings fans.
Sure. I think the hopes have always been high for Irv to kind of turn the corner, mainly to stay healthy. And here we are, another 8 to 10 weeks without him. That puts us into early January, late December, early January, if we can get him back. Um, I like the move. I mean, he is due for a pretty big payday. I don't know what it's going to look like going forward, if it's going to be a long-term thing for the Vikes or not.
Well, we get him for a fifth year option, so we get to pick that up, and so then it's like $9 million or something like that. So he'll be the 14th highest paid tight end in the NFL. I'll take a top five tight end in the NFL at being the 14th highest paid. I'm
All right.
okay with it,
All right.
and he's young, right?
Right.
So yeah, I really like that. And we got him for nothing. We
It
stole him.
it feels like not a lot. I mean,
Stole him.
yeah. The the hope that we are going to be, playing deep into the playoffs, we're trading away some late round, later in the round picks, and
Yeah.
the Lions are going to keep just bungling everything. Going to be taking their top of the round pick. I mean, it's great for Kirk. It gives him another tall option or his tallest
Absolutely.
receiving option. I'm stealing that take. His only option over 6'2" on the roster is what I heard.
Yeah.
Um, I think that it's just an additional weapon. I mean, what it looked like this week is that we were, putting JJ out there and putting Thielen out there. It's almost like
Mhm.
sometimes they can play decoy to open up stuff for guys like Johnny Munt. Well, let's replace that and put another elite weapon out there. Who are you going to guard or who are you going to leave single covered at this point?
Absolutely. And I also, yeah, I mean, just like I alluded to earlier to the run game, it's just going to, exploit that a little bit more. I mean, look what we did at Arizona. They came out of the bye and they really did an emphasis on running the football. And now you have two tight ends that can really block for you. So they can get in some two tight end sets and do that. And then even when they did in that 11 personnel, they don't have to like always pass out of that, or even when they do try to run out of that, it's not going to be a liability. I almost want to say you don't have to be like that definite like stretch zone play all the time, or something like that out of 11 personnel. They can do that and still be running heavy. So that's what's really nice about it. So that's why that trade was really really nice, and that obviously that's what we needed. And I still, I mean, I really kind of wanted to see like Bradley Chubb or something like that, you know. But
Right.
or a kicker. We need a kicker. We can talk about that later. But yeah, it'll be really nice. And then also like you talk about in the red zone too. We're already a top five offense in the red zone, so it's just going to get even better.
Right. All right. Well, that was the reaction for the Vikes taking on another big signing. I mean, some people are
Let's
saying
go.
going all in. It felt like honestly we just added and didn't give up a whole lot. So I'm pretty excited to see what, Hawk can do with a consistent quarterback play.
I like it.
Goal.
Let's go.